From Neural Newscast, this is Deep Dive, exploring the moments that shape today.
I am Vanessa Calderon, and you are listening to Deep Dive.
And I am Claire Donovan. It is April 18th, 2026, a day that marks a literal shaking of the Earth and a monumental leap in our search for other worlds.
We are traveling from the rubble of early 20th century San Francisco to the far reaches of the Lyra constellation. But before we get to the stars, we have to talk about the ground moving beneath our feet.
It was 5:12 in the morning in 1906 when a magnitude 7.9 earthquake hit San Francisco. It lasted less than a minute, but the destruction was absolute. It remains the deadliest earthquake in United States history.
A 5:12 a.m. wake-up call is brutal, and the shaking was only the beginning. Most of the damage actually came from the fires that broke out afterward. The fires burned for several days, fueled by broken gas lines and a total lack of water because the mains had also ruptured. By the time it was over, more than 80% of the city was gone. 80%? That is like erasing an entire metropolis in a long weekend. Over 3,000 people died, and nearly 300,000 were left homeless. For a city of about 410,000 at the time, that is nearly the entire population.
It was a humanitarian crisis of an unprecedented scale. People were sleeping in city parks for months. It forced a complete rethink of how we build cities and how we handle emergency labor during a disaster.
It really changed the DNA of San Francisco. But while the city was rebuilding, some legendary figures were getting ready to make their own marks on history. We have quite a birthday lineup today, Claire.
We certainly do. Let us start with James Woods, born in 1947. He is the master of those intense, often brilliant villain roles.
He is incredible in Casino and Once Upon a Time in America. He has this sharp, jittery energy that just commands the screen. He has multiple Oscar nominations for a reason.
He does. And speaking of incredible resumes, Eric Roberts was born today in 1956. Vanessa, did you know he has appeared in over 500 films and TV shows?
500? That is more than some people watch in a lifetime. From Runaway Train to The Dark Knight, he is everywhere. The man is a literal workforce of the entertainment industry.
It is an astonishing level of consistency, and we cannot forget the comedy side of things. Conan O'Brien turns a year older today, born in 1963.
Conan is such a fascinating case study. He went from writer to hosting late night for 16 years, survived the Tonight Show drama, and now he is basically the king of podcasting, with over 660 million downloads. He managed to pivot his entire career toward the digital age while keeping that same self-deprecating wit. It has been impressive to watch his longevity. While Conan is busy conquering the airwaves, astronomers were busy conquering the search for another Earth. Moving from 1963 to 2013, we had a massive announcement from NASA. On this day in 2013, NASA revealed the discovery of two super-Earths named Kepler-62e and Kepler-62f. They are orbiting a star 1,200 light-years away in the constellation Lyra. Super-Earth sounds like a comic book setting, but it is actually about their size. They are roughly 40 to 60% larger than our planet. Exactly. What makes them special is that they both sit in the habitable zone. That is the Goldilocks region, where it is not too hot and not too cold, meaning liquid water could theoretically exist on the surface. William Welsh from San Diego State University was one of the lead researchers. He called them the most Earth-like planets found to date back then. They orbit a star that is a bit smaller and cooler than our sun, so their years are shorter, only 122 and 267 days. Imagine having a birthday every 4 months. It really puts our own struggles into perspective when you think about these potentially rocky worlds just waiting for us to find a way to see them more clearly. From a shaking city to the potential for life in deep space, April 18th is quite the journey. I am Vanessa Calderon. And I am Claire Donovan. You can find more at deepdive.neuralnewscast.com. Deep Dive is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Explore history every day on Neural Newscast.
This has been Deep Dive on Neural Newscast, exploring the moments that shape today.